The finest silks from the master weavers of Randalar. Come, come, feel its softness.
Chocobo
Make a nice
steaks,
gift for your
chocobo
wife.
sausage, all from greens-fed farm birds. None of the old courses you'll find elsewhere. Here, take a bite.
I've got peppers and peas, beans and beets. If it goes in a pot, I've got the lot.
Curatives, restoratives,
Look all you like, sir. It's all fresh. Picked this very morning.
Restoratives, unguents, ointments, poultices, harmatives, curatives, restoratives. Unguents, ointments, poultices. Might I interest you in a potion, milady? Perhaps a soothing salve to ease the aches of the road? I'm sorry. I wish you well, but may the mothers guide you. Calmatives, curatives, restoratives. Unguents, ointments, poultices. Calmatives, curatives, restoratives.
5 years later? What? What? Are you kidding? What?
It's good to see you, Sid. What have we learned? The bearers are locked up in an old courthouse on the edge of town. And I hardly need tell you who is there to make sure they stay that way. Kupka's private guard. It's a trap. And not a very good one at that.
Another? What does he hope to gain from this?
I'll have the captives free before nightfall. You do nothing of the sort. Our comrades didn't give their lives for you to get your throat slit in a god's forsaken slum. So those in the courthouse should be left to suffer. That's not what I said. I simply meant it doesn't have to be you who frees them. Damn it all. You're as stubborn as the old Sid was. Just don't say I didn't warn you. You're Sid now, and if anything happens to him, we're finished.
Please, we don't know anything. You have to believe us. We'd help you if we could.
But you're helping us already.
Forgive him, my lord. He did not mean to offend.
Quiet, you!
No sign of Hugo.
I'll wager he thinks as highly of his minions' traps as we do.
Then this should be easy.
Don't hurt us. I beg of you.
Quiet means quiet, branded scum.
It's going to be all right. I'm here to even the odds. Any objections?
It's him, the outlaw. Sid's here.
Come on! Summon
and the others. The bearers?
Safe.
There's so much to take in. Alright, the power of Thunder Clive gains a portion of the Icon's Rama essence. Attuning with Rama not only changes the elemental aspects of Clive's magic spells, but also allows access to several new iconic abilities, such as Thunderstorm, which rains 11 bolts down on all nearby enemies, knocking them back. Ability details are found in the abilities in the main menu. Rama's feat. Rama's iconic feat, Blind Justice, can be used to launch a barrage of ball lightning at up to 9 targets. Determined by locking onto them, lightning will temporarily remain affixed to the target and can be ignited by striking it. Okay. I see. Yeah, it's pretty good. Let's go. Why not? Whoops. I tried to do it. I did bad. I did a bad thing. There we go. Okay. So, yeah, let's see what I can do. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Yeah, I'm having fun. Cool. Alright, so, yeah, there's a lot to take in about what just happened. There is a lot to take in. Joshua looked like medieval Roxas. Sid is now just a title that's passed on. It's 5 years later. Oh my god. It feels awful that Sid died. Like, genuinely, he was my favourite character. I'm sad. I hope that Jill and Clive are together now, because it's been 5 years, besides, you know, like, everything they've had to do. There's no reason why they shouldn't be together, because they clearly both love each other.
Enough of this! Let him play with the kitten!
Oh. Oh, hello.
They brought a pet.
It's pretty cool looking.
You'll pay for what you've done, Sid.
Those things are fast.
We'll have to be faster.
Very cool. Oh, that did a lot, actually. That was nice. Yeah, it's going to take time to get used to my new abilities, but I like them so far. Oh, that's a shame. Nice. Ooh. Can I still do that? I can. I sure can. That ability's still mine. Love it. You love to see it. Let's see how much this does. A lot. Oh man, that is very powerful, isn't it? Love to see it. I do love it, yeah. Oh, this is more like it. Oh Christ, okay. Didn't quite work how I wanted, but never mind. It's fine. Can't all go how you want. But this can. Oh, imagine if I'd actually done this earlier. That would have been fun, wouldn't it? Jesus. Oh, I didn't realise how close you were to dying, honestly. Like, all being stunned, obviously. Like, I really just absolutely annihilated you. My word. That might be the lowest stagger bonus that you get from that. Oh, that's funny. Ooh, lightning shard. Nice. Nice, nice. Good stuff.
To hell with this!
Yes, that is the wise move.
They'll tell Hugo.
Let them. There's been more than enough bloodshed for one day.
murderer. All of our friends are dead because of you.
Do you hear me? They used us as bait. Bait to lure you out of your stinking hole, all because you couldn't just let things be.
What are you even doing here? We never asked to be saved. Did you think we'd thank you? They'll never forgive us. We're all marked now.
For 5 years we fought to secure a better life for our kind. To see that we are treated as equals. Do you not want that?
What we want is to be left alone. Every time you show your faces, it is we who suffer.
It's all right. I'm sorry.
Just leave us be. This is our home, and this is where we'll stay.
Sid told us this wouldn't be easy. They'll come round.
If you say so.
We should go.
Return to the hideaway, oh man. So it still exists? In what capacity? I don't know, but it does apparently exist. So what's interesting is Clive's cut off his bearer mark, which is really interesting. Alright, let's see what's here. What's changed? Besides, you know, this place must be just rubble.
That night 5 years ago, we destroyed what for many was a symbol of hope. For a reason they'll never know. We cannot blame them for thinking us the cause of their misery. Though it's to give them a better tomorrow, they see only that we've made their lives harder today. Yet the boil must be lanced if it is to heal.
I can't help but wonder if we've made the right choice.
When Sid said that he wanted to create a world where we were free. Free to choose our own path. I honestly don't think it mattered to him if that choice was right or wrong. Only that it was our own.
I miss him.
A world where we can live and die as equals. That's what he wanted. What we want. And that's why I bear his name. It's why we've all chosen to bear his legacy. And I'm not going to let anything stand in our way.
Rides over, lovebirds. Home, sweet home.
He called them lovebirds. Are they in a relationship? Yes! Please let them be! Whoa, this is different. I mean, yeah, it works. Wow, I wasn't expecting this.
Otto was asking after you. Let's go and see him.
Never a dull moment.
Welcome back, Sid.
Finish with that log so we can call it a morning.
It's interesting they're actually calling me Sid.
Otto will want to know what happened in Costas. I expect he'll be in the mess.
I want to give you good pets, but I can't give you good pets. Well, this place is really cool. I wonder how many people actually survived that night, because I presume all of these people are not necessarily people from the original base.
Staying long this time?
We'll see. If I take a look at the map. Okay, so that's where stuff is. Oh, ooh, the backyard. Okay. Well, I'll go and see Otto first, but I do want to definitely see what I can fuse and all that jazz. We'll see, we'll see.
All operations are suspended and...
Ah, there you are, Clive. Word of your adventures arrived this morning. Victor sent his thanks.
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me. Not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us. No one seems keen to join hands with an outlaw. Any news while we were away?
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye on the Republican army. Should be back any day now.
Understood. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
Still can't work that one out. There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book.
Yet this is where she's chosen to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons.
So does Clive know of Joshua? I don't know. Ah, excellent. Yeah, that's gonna be like mini bosses, hunting bosses. Yes, yes, yes. Side quests with purpose. Yes. Gimme, 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 gimme.
I'd trust I'm not intruding.
Back from your mission? I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
One might say the same of you, Vivian Ninetails.
I'll have you know that only 4 attempts have been made on my life, and none was especially memorable. So, to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Is that so hard to believe?
Very well then. Shall we start with the state of the realm? To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws. Well, mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here?
Yeah, that would be me. Oh, this is really cool.
Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern Storm has endured, recent days have seen the Blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which reason she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambrequois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor. A nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world. Certainly, there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dhalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled?
You were born in Twinside. Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall consider ourselves even.
Even? Right.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was, adequate.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian.
Yeah, it's actually really interesting to hear more about her.
My favorite pupil.
I admit.
Oh. When I took up my professor's bonnet and began teaching at the University of Canva, I did not think for a moment that I would one day count Sid the Outlaw among my pupils. But nor did I imagine that my fellow educators would have designs on my life, and we both know how that ended. Has it been a year already? Such is the peril of an overly inquisitive mind, I suppose. One is wont to uncover that which others would go to great lengths to ensure remained hidden. Were it not for you and our mutual friend having come to the rescue, my curiosity would likely have proved fatal. But instead, I was not only saved, but granted a new lease of life, as personal tutor to a band of outlaws, no less.
A far more reputable fellowship.
Than anything in the academic world, I assure you. Interesting.
One would think.
One would think my role was abundantly clear by now. I offer you and yours the guiding light of knowledge, that of matters military and political, both past and present, that it might illuminate your way ahead. For it is only by understanding what has come before that one might steer one's way toward a brighter future. Your role, meanwhile, is to ensure that I remain furnished with as much information on the state of the realm as your people can muster, in order that I might continue to appraise the dispositions of the great nations and those who rule them. And, of course, to pay attention during my lectures. It would not do to appoint the storied Ninetales as your tutor, only to disregard her expert advice.
My beloved homeland.
The crossroads of Valistia, where only one has to stroll the streets to hear news from every far-flung corner of the realm. The Mother Crystal yields more shards than any other, and its lands even now remain untouched by the blight. It is a blessed country indeed.
Or at least, it was.
Until Sam Breck elected to invade, and establish a new holy capital upon Twinside's heretofore neutral shores. It pains me to see the land I loved so changed, and even more to know that I did not predict it. I knew that Emperor Sylvester had designs on the Dominion, but to abandon Oriflamme, the seat of the Holy Empire since its inception, seemed too audacious a move even for him. Yeah, this is interesting, I like it.
I wish our lawsman would consider acquiring some more contemporary volumes. I tire of the classics.
I'll see what I can do. Apparently there is one more. I guess the other thing wasn't actually the same, like, retelling, but I'll look at that later. It is very interesting to hear, like, lore and stuff like this. Yeah, this is quite the shift, but I like it. Yeah, there's so many questions that don't have answers, just when we were starting to understand them. But what of our mother? What happened to her?
Lawsman Harpocrates.
Now that is a name I have not heard for a long time. So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine. Welcome home, Clive. You were missed, as always.
I believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
Ready? Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same. But alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts. That said, I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head. But Without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
Please, don't apologize. I'll send word to our associates. See if they can't furnish you with more books.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones. Mayhap we look in the wrong places. There are still libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind. There are not many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
Not too tired to go filching Kupo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
We have one here. What?
The twins seem well.
Aye. Yet they laugh far too little for one so young. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them, however well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night, from some more than others, and the wounds that remain, they are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
That we must. Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day.
So whose
Gav
kids
will be
were
back
they?
soon. I should get some rest while I can.
Gav's still alive, that's good. Right, where's my... I was gonna say, where's, forging and all that jazz?
Not back a blink and you're already off solving everyone's problems. It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Not a Stolas. All right, I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
It would hurt like hell, though.
What could Gav have thought worthy of a letter?
I don't know. Perhaps I should just have Blackthorn make me a
Right,
new
what have you got?
Is it business or pleasure?
Oh, that's about 5 years, why not? Had it really been 5 years since we left the old place? How time
I
flies.
remember it like it was yesterday.
We were waiting to treat Sid to a hero's welcome, and Kupka's lot turned up. Not that we knew it was them. They just poured in like a plague of rats, cutting down anyone and anything that stood in their way. Blood and bodies everywhere there was, and a voice crying out for Sid to save us in the midst of it all. I'll never forget those cries, try as I might.
You're our leader now, Clive.
Promise me you won't let anything like that happen again. Promise me that come what may, Sid will save us. I'll try my best. Like, oh no.
First weighing you down.
Well, your weapons are still shit, so no disrespect. Your items are actually, yeah, not good at all. However, this might change. It charges magic spells and maintains the charge until cast. Interesting. Increases limit break generation amount by 3% while dealing damage. Increases limit break generation amount by 6%. Oh, taking damage. Oh, interesting. Ooh, okay. Beneficial, I can see why. Increases skill earned by 35%. Wow, okay. Interesting. Experience earned by 15%. Increases ability points earned in normal encounters by 20%. Oh, okay.
Blind, you know.
Not yet. I'll buy that as well.
It'd better all be here.
That's interesting. They are interesting items. Oh, elixirs. Instantly restores all HP. Haha, okay. Interesting. Yes, expensive, but interesting. I will sell stuff, because I've got no reason not to, I guess.
Not out else?
I won't sell that just yet. But I'll sell a bunch of
I'll be
these things.
thankful you got that much. You got out else? I reckon I can find a buyer.
Again, I won't sell that just in case I can upgrade that, but not my other one. Just because it might be good.
Not out else? I'll be thankful you got that much.
But yes,
Not
I'm
out else?
gonna get loads of money back. Thank you. I don't really need these. That I might need. That's pretty good. Spending blow damage for 7%. Won't sell them just yet. Oh, I've got so many of these. My word. Okay, I've got so many of these as well. My gosh. Okay. Didn't realise I had so many. Oh yeah, these are all to be sold, aren't they? Yeah. Right. I'm just going to bring these to one just in case I accidentally manage to click a thing that sells everything. I don't think I would, but just in case. Don't want to accidentally do that. Yeah, okay. Is that all? Yeah, it's all. Thanks. What have you got?
Clive.
Alright, let's use the forge. What you got? Okay, that's good. That's good. Yes, I like that very much.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
Nothing better here, nothing better here. But yeah, but no, that's it. Okay, I'm happy with that. That's good. Okay, so if we're gonna do this, let's go to gear and icons. So what have I got? I've got defense 15, experience by 15%, increases attack by 7. The thing is, that seems like a really good idea. Ability points are so powerful. Defense is good as well, but I have got better defense and strength now. And maybe getting more experience is a good idea. Where was the other experience one? Oh, there it is. I'm being stupid. So yeah, that means we're increases experience and amount of experience. And interesting that it says increases experience and amount of experience. What's the difference in that respect? I don't know, but I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that indeed. That's good. Now if we go to abilities, yes, we got Rama. So what can I do? Let's see. So that seems pretty cool. Power drive does seem pretty cool. Okay. Blind justice is helpful. What does it? How does it work when upgraded? Increases the number of lock-ons. Okay. Call forth a powerful thunderstorm that rains multiple bolts. Let's see. Create a ball of lightning that upon being struck chains lightning to other nearby enemies. Summon from the heavens a mighty 11 bolt that deals with. Jesus Christ. That seems pretty cool. I like that. Increases hits and ability radius. Okay. That might not be a terrible idea to upgrade. Yeah, because that's pretty powerful. I have got pile drive on, don't I? Yeah, it's my square one. It's my thunderstorm. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's good. I'm glad I got that. I don't want that. I think things I want to upgrade. I want to upgrade that because that just seems like a good idea. I want to upgrade that and maybe that one day. But yeah, there's stuff. It's just expensive. It's all expensive. Hey, Jill.
Otto was here earlier with a letter from Gav. He left it on your desk.
Okay, thanks. Wall of memories. Oh, interesting. Oh, this is neat. Huh. The oath, created the day Clive pledged his allegiance to Cid. This crystal shard transfixed with twin daggers is a powerful reminder of a promise made, a friendship forged, and a legacy inherited. Oh, this is really cool. Oh, I like this. I like the memory area. I also like the gels here because it implies we're together. Okay, good. Reports, letters, and other important missives addressed to Clive are delivered to the reading table in his chambers. New messages are always arriving, so make it a point to check the reading desk upon returning to the hideaway. Okie dokie. The Republican army marches on the Empire at Twinside, and the men of the Rock have been summoned to the front. Something big is brewing, I reckon. I'll see you. You're done to wear upon my return. Okay. Yeah, you have lost your eye. I'm sorry, man. But I'm glad you're alive.
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kuka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance. The one we've been waiting for.
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
He did. He was there. It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima. If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
Do you think he will ever come back?
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does. To a world without mother crystals. To Sid.
And so the North is lost.
I knew that the Blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
Master Clive, a moment, if you... My apologies. I didn't mean to intrude.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Very well.
What would make Martha leave the rest?
If something has happened to Martha, we need to speak with Otto.
Oh yeah, what's out here, out of curiosity? Is it just like a little... Oh, it's a chest, hello. Goblin coin! I don't know what the goblin coin is, I'm going to assume it can be sold, maybe? Favorable, trader for Jill, or Gil. Yeah, trader for Jill. Don't need Jill anymore. I've got goblin coins. No, I will sell that. May as well. No reason not to.
I don't know. Perhaps I... And what can I do for you?
I want some money.
If you can buy some, be quick about it.
I'm not actually. I'm going to sell something. Oh, it does sell for a lot. Look
I'll be thankful you got that much.
And so does that.
I reckon I can find a buyer.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Oh, good. This is still here. Is there another section? No. Still don't know what that is. Intriguing. If I had to guess, since it looks like there's going to be, like, wanted missions kind of things on that board, maybe it might be something to do with, like, being able to redo them? Maybe? That is a stretch. Well, it's not really, but it's just a theory. Like, I don't have anything to back that up, but it does seem like there's going to be. I can't wait for it.
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled, bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive. Something's not right.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastpool, the Empire's been tightening its grip around the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. And now it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. If she's fallen into the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
Alright. So... Oh, there is actually a quest down there. Do I want to do it? I mean, I may as well see what it is. May as well go down. I don't have to do it right now. I think that's pretty clear. God, the music is really somber, isn't it? It's almost like things have gotten real bad over the last 5 years. It's almost like that.
Welcome back, Sid.
I'm leaving. Anyway, hi.
Damn blighted bilge.
Is everything all right?
Aside from the holes in my hull, everything's roses.
The lake water doesn't agree with it, then?
That's one way of putting it. And unless you got some grand scheme to suck the black from the lake like we do in the atrium, that slurry will keep eating away at the timber like young Tet does our lemon tarts. Suppose a coat of pitch might stave off the rot for a moon or so. Assuming we had any pitch, which we don't. Not any bloody more. Doubt the old tub's got more than a dozen runs left in him.
Oh, interesting, okay.
Of course, Obolus. Your skiff is our only means of reaching the mainland. Without it, we'd be lost.
Well, I'm glad someone round here sees it that way. To make pitch, you need pitch trees. But in case you haven't noticed, live trees are one of the 1,000 things sorely lacking in the Deadlands. Now, I'm not so unkind as to ask you to fell a faraway forest and lug the logs back here to the mere, which is why we'll be needing a suitable alternative. And it just so happens I once heard the thorny pitchers of Curltail Falls cover themselves in a sticky wax to trap birds and beetles and whatnot. Might be enough to tide me over.
Sounds easier than felling a faraway forest. That's for certain.
Okay. Fair enough. So I mean, that's not here, so I don't need to do it right now. I mean, I can, but like, I don't need to. So where's we going? We're going there. I mean, I guess I will do it now. Why not? It's here, isn't it? It's just there. It's not that far away. So has this place changed a bit? Oh, yeah, it has a bit. It's a lot gloomier. I wasn't expecting that. That's actually fascinating. Oh, this is really cool. That means everywhere we've ever been to is probably going to be different. Oh, the waterfall's not there. Oh, no, it is. It's just it's not as much. Fascinating. This is really interesting. I mean, obviously it's not good for all of here, but that's very satisfying. Woohoo! That's more like it. Yeah, I think, like, I like the electricity abilities, but I think, like, the circle on electricity is my least favourite. I might change my tune, like, the more I use it, but for now it just feels fine. Well, if that was the quest, I've done it. It did not take long. Nice. Look at that experience. Ooh, got some good stuff. I don't see what you need for the thing.
Can't imagine Obolus needing any more.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that waterfall was like pretty flowing last time, which is fascinating. Martha's Rest, there's a store, and yes, I can't tell if the land has drastically changed or not. It might have, but like not in a way that I can notice just by looking at it. So it might have, but yeah. But this is so fascinating now. The fact that it's changed so much is actually really interesting. I'm annoyed you brought me up here. It makes sense for you to bring me up here. In terms of like exploration, it's actually very smart. But in terms of what that's doing for me personally, is actually not that helpful. So thanks. But yeah, here you go. I got your stuff.
Well,
find his.
I did. Here you go.
Ugh. Looks like a chocobo's arse. I don't suppose the Argo will mind as long as he stays above the waves.
Argo? So your boat has a name? I didn't know.
Yeah. Same as my old man. He was a ferryman himself back before the Blight came. The boat's all I have left of him. And thanks to you, he'll sail another day.
That's nice. Well, yeah, that's what I thought. I saw a green thing down there. What's that? What's that little green thing? I got 10 of it. Whatever it is. Badge of Might. What is a soldier? That's good. That's very good. But yeah, there's a thing that's like worth 10. Don't know what it is, but intriguing nevertheless. Doesn't say down here either. That is fascinating. Like, plus 12 attack is obviously very helpful, but I'm going to say no because I want more experience. The experience boost is far too good to like say no to. But I'm very excited as the story progresses. We're going to clearly unlock a couple more things. I think there's going to be like 1 or 2 missions of places we've already been, and it's going to be like, hey, this is how the world's changed in the last 5 years, and then there's going to be like, you know, whatever else. Set around. There was a guy who used to like give me quests, like told me of other quests, but I guess he's not here anymore. Okay, well, with that, I will end it here. I'm probably going to split this recording session into 2 parts. But yeah, I've been recording for 2.5 hours. So thank you for watching. Next time, I don't know what we're doing, but it's exciting.